back. I'm going back to the gym for the first time since I maxed out. It's my first day doing the program that I got from the Strength Guys, my coach Jason Tremblay, and I'll show you a little bit of what I got sent out. This was the welcome packet. It has my macros and some information on how to proceed forward and everything. So I thought it was just really cool how it's all presented. My name and it says issue 1 and it says hailing from Florida right there. That's pretty cool. But the program itself, I have 3 weeks of it right now. This is the intro cycle, and so today I have back squat, box squat, and then basically 3 exercises back to back: 1 arm kettlebell overhead press, glute ham raise, and med ball slam. So definitely quite a bit different from anything that I would do for myself, but that's one of the reasons why I wanted to hire somebody else, because you get wrapped up in what you're used to and what you do, and that's not good. You should be willing to do other stuff. So I'm about to head to the gym, get this workout knocked out. I don't think it should take too long, 1, because it's an intro week, but 2, I told him I kind of want to keep my workouts under 2 hours, so I think this might take an hour and a half or so. So I'm pretty excited to get that in. I'm gonna go ahead and record it as much as I can, and I'll see you guys in the gym. Yo, it says 88, but it feels like 105 out here. Like, this summer is going to be brutal. So if you watched my last video, if you saw my max out attempts and all of that, then you know that I'm doing a meet in June 18th. That's basically gonna be what all these recordings that I do are about, at least when it comes to like my training and stuff. I'm excited to get back into training. It's been weird not training for so long, so today should be fun. And I'm excited to try some of those new workouts out. So I just want to start things off by apologizing. This footage is now almost 3 weeks old. I've just been busy, and in one of my later videos I explain everything. But for now, this is my first session, 275 here. I believe I was doing sets of 5, 4 sets of 5 if I remember correctly. And today it was decent. I started timing my rest. Jason has me timing rest, so I only took 2 minutes in between sets. That proved to be challenging, but things still felt pretty good. So after the regular squats, there was also a 4x5, the same amount of sets and reps for box squats. And I thought for the box squats I was supposed to take off my shoes and do it that way. But turns out that I wasn't supposed to. I also thought that I was supposed to really sit back on the box. That rep really wasn't good. But you'll see sort of in the next rep, I'm doing it more west side style. I'm trying to keep my knees from going forward and sort of rock back a bit. Jason specifically said to not do it that way, to do it very similar to the regular style squat. And so, I mean, like, either way, box squats are terrible. When I had to sit back fully and all of that, they were even worse. There's no rebound. You're starting from like nothing once you get to the bottom. So they're terrible. They're terrible even when I adjusted these past couple weeks. I don't enjoy these days. These Mondays they're hard. They're very hard. But it was good. This day I was excited to get started. I felt good from resting, from maxing out. So after these 2 squats, so the main lift and then this variation, the box squats, I went ahead and starts off with a kettlebell single arm press, and the tempo is basically as fast as possible. It's a power tempo, so I'm trying to blast through it. I've learned now that I wasn't exactly doing everything right at this point, but that's part of the learning curve when you're getting coached online. You got to figure out how your coach wants you to do things versus what you may think. So I did these, then I went ahead and did glute ham raise. It's been so long since I've done them that there's absolutely no way I could have even done one alone. So I use this stick. It helps me, add a little bit of help as much as I need. And the goal here is to have a 3 to 5 second eccentric. So 3 to 5 second eccentrics, I went ahead and did 8 reps. These are brutal. Whether you use the stick or not, these are hard. If you never had a glute ham raise, imagine what it would feel like if you're doing a leg curl and it felt like your hamstrings were going to rip out. That's pretty much what a glute ham raise feels like. So a great piece of equipment. I'm glad I'm using it again, and hopefully it helps me get some pretty strong hamstrings. This program has a good amount of hamstring eccentric work, which is good for injury prevention. Last thing that I ended up doing was med ball slams. Once again, an exercise that I've never actually done before. So I don't know how well I did them, but I was trying my best here. I had 6 reps. So that was it for the training footage, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So I just finished the first workout, and that was a lot harder
than it looked on paper. A lot harder. After the 4 sets of 4 on the squats, I was pretty tired. For some reason, I'm focusing on doing it powerful. It really activated my hamstrings, so my hamstrings already sore. And then I went ahead and did the box squats. Oh my gosh. I've never box squatted before. I stuck with the percentage that he said for the first 3 sets. Had to go down a little bit on the last one. Those are really hard. So another 4 sets of 4, trying to focus on being powerful. I don't know how powerful they actually were. And then that circuit at the end, oh my gosh, my hamstrings. I have not hit my hamstrings this hard ever. So from the box squat, since your knees don't travel as far forward, it really focuses on that posterior chain, so the hamstrings, glutes, and then glute ham raise is ridiculous. I haven't done that in a very long time, and I had sets of 8. That's why I had to use the stick to help me. The eccentric was slow, 3 to 5 seconds. So, yo, tomorrow and the next day, my legs are going to be extremely sore. I'm very grateful that Wednesday will just be front squats, more quad dominant, but my goodness. Tomorrow should be interesting. I think tomorrow I have deadlifts, bench press. No. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Tomorrow's like an upper body. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I'll get to rest tomorrow. Day 3 will be deadlift, a variation, and then front squats, and then hip thrust, and then more hamstrings. Yo, my hamstrings are gonna be wrecked, but they're gonna grow a lot. So day 1 is over. Interesting, the warm-up was different, but I liked it. Training is a lot different, but I don't like it yet, but I know I need it, kind of thing, you know? So excited to keep moving forward. That's it. That's all I got for this video. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you keep up with this series, and I'll see you guys in the next video.